Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it. So, do check out my book. I try to come up with different ways to say it, but still manages to come out the same exact way. So, but if you do have time and interested in the supernatural and the afterlife here, do check it on out. Crap by that. Ooh. This is a male energy that passed. I feel like they're showing me the time, it could be Cancer, but I feel like there was like a meeting with the doctor. And I feel there's a little bit of fear. There's a lot of emotions up and down. I feel like there became a time where the doctor went and told this gentleman that passed that he had cancer. Okay, and he's showing me a little bit of background while here on Earth. That's interesting. I usually don't get that. It's whatever spirit wants to show me, you know. And I feel like there was kind of like a front, you know. He didn't show a lot of fear, a lot of confusion, but he was. But I feel also that he eventually accepted the fact that he had this cancer and that he was determined, I hear you, to put every step forward instead of back, meaning very determined to live. But I feel like this cancer beat him instead. He's got that was tough to say even and think, or hear. But the King of Wands looking at that Seven of Swords here. So it's kind of Cancer beat him, you know. And I feel like, but he gave it his all here. I feel like he thought that he had more time than what he got, what he deserves. Okay. I mean, he didn't get as much time as he was hoping, basically, if I phrased that wrong the first time. But yeah, but I feel like he made life worth it every day, every second. You could have had some sleepless nights, not just because he wasn't feeling well or whatever, or stressed or whatever, because he was worried that he was going to sleep and miss out on something more of what he can do in the last moments of his life. Boy, this is tough. This is a tough energy here. Just very, I heard kind of a deep voice. Deeper than my husband's, but you guys don't know my husband. But yeah, definitely a deeper voice. Okay. But yeah. He's also saying this is a cool way to display my messages. I know you can hear me. But yeah, and he never saw anything like this with pulling cards or whatever. He's chatty. He's fine. He's fine. Let me tell you. I feel like his energy was like saying, like, I should have talked to this person before I pass. I should have corrected an old situation. It's more about saying goodbye to people, okay, when he knew that that time was coming close. And I feel that even though he is married, you got the power couple, the King and Queen of Swords here. And swords is not just thoughts, but it's also communication, okay, with that sword energy. And it's facing the Queen of Swords. And I feel like if he had the chance to tell his wife anything, that it would be that he loves her, okay? I don't feel that there's a lot of regret, but it's kind of like saying, you know, you got like, they're showing me Supermarket Sweep. Anybody ever see that show? I was addicted to that show. I don't know what was wrong. I love that stinking show, but it was like a tick, tick, tick. You got like a minute and a half to run around, you know. That's what it feels like. He's got like a minute and a half to live and he can't squeeze it all in, you know. He can't go down to the refrigerator section and grab all the pot roast, you know. So, I mean, that was sarcastically, but lighthearted, but it's like, you know how people like supermarket sweep because it was all about how high or what have you, the money, so of course you're going to go get the meat. I'm on carnivore right now. You go for the meat. But anyway, it's expensive, but definitely I feel like he couldn't squeeze in as much as he wanted. He's really stressing that. Yeah, definitely. What a nice guy. He's kind of like saying, I haven't talked to this person. He lives out of state. I just heard Tennessee. That's weird because I've been looking up houses in Tennessee. But yeah, to move to, I don't know yet, but yeah. But yeah, so definitely, he had a buddy that he should have talked to. He didn't want one of his friends from the past here to find out after the fact, So he's basically saying, I'm sorry I didn't get to you too, But yeah, he's kind of squeezing everything together. He's very beautiful energy. I know but the way that he displayed this, he raises his arms up and he goes, I love you all. I don't know if he's Italian or what, but he just used, not to, but I live in a town next door and it's like Italians, right? And I love Italians, but man, when you get talking, the hands are going. It's great. I love, and then we have a town called Pittston near me, and that's Italian. They're actually having a tomato festival. How much more can you scream that this is a very Italian area? But anyway, I feel like there's hands, and that, to me, that symbolizes chatty, sociable Italian. Okay, so doesn't have to be from Sicily, but he definitely has the gene. Yeah, he feels regretful that he didn't get to everybody. Okay, we're going to move on here. All right, I think he made his point with all that. He doesn't want anybody to stress or worry about him. He is definitely home. He's got the Ten of Cups and the Judgment. That's a very spiritual card as well. He has a sister. When I put it in question form, I feel like it's a private reading. So somebody definitely, he definitely had a sister on the other side. I feel it's been a lot of years here. I feel like she was shocked. Now see, I feel that the afterlife, this is just my personal perspective, that they kind of have an idea when family members are going to show up. But I still feel that it was a shock to the system to see him from the sister. There was a pouring of love here, okay, for each other, missing each other, at peace with each other, definitely. Everything's right again. The family's back. There's gotta be Italian. I feel that. I was trying to pick up the complete sentence. He said a lot. In a world that's filled with misery and tension and just a lot of stress, he's happy to leave it all behind. I don't know how else to say that. But yeah. He regrets losing his wife. Okay. I feel like he really wants to talk to her, and I feel like he was a go-getter. Like, I literally feel you got a lot of swords here, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I really feel there's this determination like an Aries. Now there's Sagittarius, there's Leo, they're all fire, and there's nothing against, but Aries, man, they power punch when they want to have that determination to get the job done here. Oh yeah, you got the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands, and you see how feisty this person is. It's kind of like, I am determined to prove my presence around her. So he might not have yet, okay, but he's going to get some kind of message to let you know that he's okay. It's going to take some time. My daughter always said, and I know I'm going to get it wrong, so maybe I shouldn't even say it. Well, my daughter, she's 20, she'll be 24 at the end of August, but she's a Virgo. And she always says, Mom, please don't try to say cool words. It just doesn't work for you. Mom, you're 55. Stop. All right. I feel like he has to, I'm going to get messed up. Twerk it. What is the word? Comment down below. Tweak it. Twerk it. One is about shaking it. Not that one. But getting it correct. Perfection. He could have been a perfectionist here. See, this is why I really shouldn't say cool words. But anyway. But I feel like he is determined to share his love here. Okay. The wife here is definitely going to feel his energy. I feel that there's going to be like a cold air. And I'm not saying, oh, I just got a little chill. I mean a gust of cold air. I have my fan, I have my fan on in my room. It's a little thing. It's up on my bureau, okay, what have you. And it's just cranking out the air that just goes around and still hot air, right? And on my, it doesn't even hit like this side of my body. I don't know where it hits, but yeah. But nothing was hitting anything over here for relief of air during a hot month here. And all of a sudden on my right-hand side, right by my shoulder, right here, I feel this cold air, like blowing, freezing cold air. And I'm like, oh, well, somebody's here. But yeah, it's going to be something like that you will be feeling. He wants to be rated. He's funny. He's got a character about him. But yeah, he can't wait. He wants to know his performance in regards to displaying his energy towards you. So if you feel that energy, in other words, say, if you wish, I feel you. I know you're here. He wants acknowledgement, okay? Just know how happy he is that he's always around you, that he does talk to you here for sure, okay? He wishes things were better, okay? Meaning still with you, still here on this realm. Listen to your heart, your intuition, your mind. I feel like you're going to get some kind of gut feeling that his presence is around here, especially when you're down. They always seem to walk in sometimes, for me anyway. I don't know about others. When you're feeling a little down, they don't want to see that. They don't want to see their true love upset, regardless of whatever relation, husband, wife, cousin, friend, what have you. And he's the type that will take charge and do the right thing here and correct. I feel like he was very handy. He did projects here to an extent. I literally heard to an extent. There were some things like, prime example, I can paint walls. Not a ton. I've replaced carpet. I've laid new flooring. I put a new light bulb in. I know it's not that big of a deal, the light bulb one, but sometimes you impress yourself with what you are capable of. But I refuse to do any electronic, electricity, any kind of plumbing. Oh no, leave that to the professionals. That's what I'm feeling. So there's going to be things that he refused to do, and it's just better if you just let the professionals take care of it. He's still that way. So maybe that was a message for you, so you don't get overwhelmed. If there's something that you can't figure out, call somebody. YouTube is good for trying to fix things, but when you mix that electric, no. Do not do that. Believe me, I've been scammed sometimes too by electricians, nothing bad, but just, a little extra charge because they knew exactly what they were doing, but they stuck around a little bit too longer. I'm going to stay quiet about that. But yeah, just know that you are her twin. I wouldn't say twin flame with this. I know I picked that up a lot, but I just feel like you two are very similar. Okay, because twin flames are very similar. But I wouldn't say that you're twins. I'd say that you kind of, back when both, he was here, he would say something, you would finish it, finish the rest of the line kind of thing, the statement here. So it's kind of like his energy was so determined to pull through things and get things done kind of thing. You're just like him, you kind of, he's impressed that you're going to conquer more than you know. Just be careful with the electric. Okay. But yeah, there also could be some kind of move. I do pick that up a lot, actually, for a new commitment. But you do have the Chariot, and I feel that there's going to be a little bit of naysayers here with the Queen of Wands, and then behind your energy of the Five of Wands. So don't listen to the naysayers, okay? The only opinion in this situation about moving should be your own. I should take my own advice, because I've heard it too. But definitely do what you want, okay? I feel like he gives you the stamp of approval to do this as well. I'm also feeling that just by 4 cards, there's a lot of messages with this one. But yeah, I also feel that it's a big obligation. It's a big commitment to have another home. I almost feel like it's a new construction too, There, I know there's probably a little bit of a down payment, but, it's a big bill to follow, but you can do it. I feel that it's going to be better for you. It could be a little bit smaller than what you're at right now. Okay, you might have a big house, but regardless, you just want to consolidate. I literally heard that. But yeah, so I do feel that you will, and you're not going to care what, if you're Italian too, you're not going to let anybody interfere with that. Let me tell you, you guys are feisty, and I love it. I absolutely love it. You too could also be a fire sign, whoever this message is for, female energy, fire sign are Leo, Aries, or Sag, but definitely you guys were like a power couple. Like it was, I would say, more of a soulmate here, than a twin flame. But you could finish each other's sentences like that. So that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.